Hi guys, Josh Mata here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm going to tell you guys a story of my first drag show and my first time in drag. So when I was a little baby gay, there used to be a club called Pulse, not that Pulse, but the other Pulse, Albuquerque Pulse. And it was a nightclub. It was 18 to 20, and then 21 and up. It was split in half with this big ass chain link fence. And I would go on Thursdays because I was like a gothic kid and I'd stomp around in my big old waffle stompers. But that's like the first place I learned how to dance, and everyone was really nice to me. So I came from a very small town. I didn't know how to do a whole lot. So that was fun. I made a lot of friends there. But in reality, your club friends aren't really your real friends. They're club friends that sometimes will hang out with you. I had to learn that the hard way throughout my life. So I'll tell you my very first drag show. So I think I'd gone out like a few times. I'd never seen a drag show. I'd seen drag queens like Sasquatching through the runways everywhere, like, but I'd never talked to them. I was just always like, huh, well, good for her. But then like, so my friends, I think it was Thursday night was the night we would go, and they're like, hey, let's go to El Paso tomorrow. There's a drag show down there. Let's go see it. I was like, oh, I want to go. I didn't have any money, but I had a lot of friends that had money, so, and I'm the personality. So like they took me and stuff, so it was me, my friend Mickey, my friend Daryl, and Chad. So we drove over to El Paso from Albuquerque. We went through Las Cruces because they had family there we were going to visit, so they fed us and it was really cool, and then we all shared this like hotel room, and like it was like, I'm a grown up. I don't know, I just felt like a big kid because I was away from Albuquerque. I didn't have any money. I had my ID. It was weird. Like I'd never been that far away from home. We drove down there. We got the hotel. We took disco naps. So we were just like, and then we woke up. I'm like, okay, get ready. And I was like, how do I dress? Because I used to dress like a child from Daria. So I like had my little crop top. I had these big old waffle stomper shoes and like these not bell bottoms, but like boot cut jeans. So they're like, maybe put on a jacket. And I was like, okay. So like I put on my cute little outfit, what I thought was cute. I didn't really dress cute back then. But I had a cute little body, yaddy, so I don't know. Anyway, so we got down to that club, and they're like, in the car, they're like, do you have your passport? And I'm like, I don't have a passport. And they're like, oh my God, El Paso, you need a passport to go to El Paso. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't have a passport. I can't go. Oh my God. So like, I don't have a passport. And they're like, you don't need a passport, Josh. We're actually going to Juarez after. And I'm like, that's nice. Go need a passport. They're like, no, you don't. It's fine. You just walk across the bridge or you just drive through. And I was like, okay. So like we get down there, we get to the club. There's this huge line around it. I think it's like railway or tracks or trains or something. No, it was the AMC. The American Mining Company or something. So it was upstairs, downstairs. I think it was an old mine place. It was upstairs and downstairs. Upstairs had like a catwalk upstairs where you could walk around, and then downstairs was this big open room. It was beautiful. For what it was great. So then like we're dancing, we're doing our thing, we're like, and then like they're all, okay guys, clear the runways. So like we got out of the way, and this big, beautiful, like mocha woman comes, I don't know, like prowling or like, I don't know, she was just working it. She was in charge. So she's like coming down the thing, and she had this big ass Nefertiti head. I was like, oh my God, you must have a lot of hair, because I'm stupid. So I'm like, wow, look at you. And like I was just like in awe of her. She looked like Akasha from Queen of the Damned, but like a beefy version, and she was just so beautiful. And she's like doing her thing and like like barrel rolls and like, and I was just like, what? Who is she though? Who is she? Like she was just amazing. So then the music stops and she's frozen, and then her hand goes up and she goes zoop, and her Nefertiti thing goes with the music. And then she's like doing her dances. It was a big old headpiece full of peacock feathers, and she's like dancing, and like it was like carnival, and I was just like, guys, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And like, so it was like amazing. So then I got to meet her and she was very sweet to me. She had a very gruff voice. Hey, you're so cute. Why you got such a big booty? And I was just like, I don't know, I've been working on it my whole life. Oh, but then, okay, so in the parking lot, like we were all like after call, we were all talking and I met this guy named Richard. He ended up moving to Albuquerque for me because he was in love with me. But he was convinced that my butt was fake. And he's like, no, that's padding, that's padding. So he kept trying to take off my pants and I was like, leave me alone, I'm a little boy. So like my friends were like, no, he's just built weird. And I'm like, I'm built like a 2 lollipops. I got a big old head, a little top part, a big old butt, and a little legs. I'm just built weird. And he's like, no way, because you should have a flat ass with that body. And I'm like, okay. Anyway, he ended up moving to Albuquerque and like we dated for like a couple months and then we broke up because it was too much mess. So then one of my friends, Mickey, he helped me get into drag because we were part of a drag family. I got inducted in because I asked to be. So like I got put in drag. My first drag was store-bought. Like I know how to stitch a garment. But I was like, I'm not gonna be one of these nasty drag queens that I see roaming around in the darkness, like, so I went to Express and I spent more money than I had. Like I dipped into my savings. But I got this cute little wraparound dress, this cute little jacket with fake fur. Cute. And then one of my friends lent me his purple wig and I don't think he'll ever let me remember or forget that I lost it. Sorry, dog. But he lent me a purple wig and then I had these really high stiletto high heels. Oh my god. There's something with those coming up. So like I looked like a flippin' Asian hostess from like a fancy Asian restaurant because my eyes are little, my features lend themselves to Asian. So when they made me up, my name was Lisa Rocks, and there are no pictures because honey, this happened during the time of MySpace and there was no pictures. So like, I don't know. So I'm like, okay, and like I got into the club, I got into the 18 and over side, and there's this guy and he keeps looking at me. I was like, he knows I'm a boy, he's gonna come fight me. Oh my god, I can't fight in stupid high heels and leggings or whatever, pantyhose. So like I'm like really freaked out. So then my friends are like dancing, and I was just like standing there. I was like, I think I'm ready to go. So like I turn around, and there's that fucking guy, and he grabs my soft boobs, and I'm like, so I fucking knew it, it's a dude! And then he's like starting to grab me all over, and I'm just like, can you not touch me? And I'm like, I don't know what to do. Do I hit him with my purse? And then he's like, I knew it, let me see your hair. And I was like, ah! So like I pushed him, and like I feel like I lost my balance and I fell on the stairs, and then everyone was on him and he got dragged out like white blood cells. And I was like, my people saved me. And everyone's like, are you okay? And like someone got me a drink. And I was like, I'm okay. It was just really weird because I'd never had that happen before. And they're like, okay, well, do you need a ride home? And I was like, yeah. And someone like took me home. But it was like the scariest thing because it's like, why are you fighting me? Like, I know I wasn't that convincing, but maybe if you've had a few drinks and you wanted to swim in the lady pond with a boy. So it was just like, oh my god. So after that, I did drag one more time, but my drag sister put me in this weird drag and I looked like a surfer, and I didn't realize it because I didn't have my glasses. So I got to my car and I put on my glasses because this is before I got LASIK. And I'm like, oh my god. So like I had to borrow the purple wig again, and like I looked just like someone's mom because I had like these tight pants, tight little denim jacket, like everything was working except my big old man face with that wig. So I was like, you know what? This just isn't for me. I feel vulnerable. I feel like something's gonna happen to me. I ain't even about this life. Deuces. So that's my first experience at a drag show and my first time doing drag. It was one of the best and one of the worst moments of my life. Like, I don't know, but that's it, guys. Thanks for sticking around. I love you guys so very much. Don't forget to comment, at least like and subscribe to my channel. I have a bunch of stuff happening in January, so just a heads up. All right, guys, I love you. Don't forget to have a fantastic rest of your day. Annyeong, 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 annyeong.